Welcome, everybody. Ultimate Team Experience. We are here on a lovely Monday evening. My name is Wes, and as always, I'm joined by Swain Games, Retro Yimmy, and the Animal 916. And we are rapidly approaching Madden 26, just 3 short days away. So we're going to talk a lot about that tonight. But first, I want to talk about college football. I want to know what you guys did in college football 26 this week, and I want to know how you're feeling about the game. I've heard some rumblings that you guys are really ready to jump over to Madden, kind of tired of the college. And so I want to talk about that. And I want to know if you really think it's going to be that much different. So on the spot, Animal, thoughts on college so far, especially this past week. How you feeling about it? Are you still enjoying it? Are you looking more forward to Madden? What's going on?
So loving the game. Won my first natty, which was exciting. Yimmy was there. It was very anticlimactic. The guy quit 0-0 after I got a first down. It's like, okay,
I won.
So I was super excited.
Those are the best ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was excited to get those natty packs. I haven't opened any yet. Highest scores at 82. Felt good. And then Rush this week. Man, the fact that we already got a Rush 3 weeks in the game, and if you bought everything available for all 5 days, it was like over $8,000 worth of stuff you could buy in real human dollars. It's 3 weeks in the game. That's a concern. That's a really big concern. And a lot of them were bad. A lot of them are like $55 for like an 84 plus. Like, that's crazy.
You know, you can't even blame them. Their audience is buying the shit, or they wouldn't put it out there. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I like the game. I think it's in desperate need of a patch. Real bad. I think once we get a good patch, the game's going to play a lot better. But yeah, because right now it's super broken. And people don't know how to break the game or unbeatable. But I'm enjoying it. I will, again, like I said, I'll be playing cut for the rest of the year too. So.
All right. Swain, college football, thoughts?
You know, they haven't changed much. Yimmy had me, we were in Discord doing something for the game, and he pulled a limited, and somebody else pulled a limited, and then I didn't pull a limited, and I haven't played head to head. I watched a few pro players just randomly. I was on Twitch over the weekend watching, and I watched K-Mac. I was watching K-Mac on his stream. Comeback victory. It was incredible to watch, but I could tell that the head-to-head seems to be very, very tough right now. People don't seem to be getting what they expect out of the game from a competitive level. So without chiming into it, I'll be honest with you, I don't like hearing about Animals rewards, because that was news to me. And if that's what we're doing, and we're sweating our ass off, and we're leaving, sweat and tears on the field and on the controller to get an 82, like, holy crap, that sucks. But yeah, patch probably be good. I do want to ask, though, are abilities not involved in the game? Do we think that it's because the abilities aren't there? Like, maybe the items aren't higher overalls, or they don't have better stats, is why they're doing that? Similar to baseball. We saw baseball this year. I don't care. Listen, I don't care if you're a friend of mine or not. If you didn't think what I was saying about baseball was accurate, I don't know how to say it in response in a nice way. There were so many perfect lineouts this year, more than I've ever seen before in baseball. It had nothing to do with the items. We're still seeing it. And I feel like that's, when college, I would wonder if that's the case. Is it because these cards are low overalls and they don't have ability stacks right now, or anything else going? Is that why we're seeing the dropped passes, the drop picks?
I'd say it's about half of it. So it's definitely going to get better, but I feel like it's a problem to begin with in general. So
I genuinely do not like the idea of needing an ability to play the way they're supposed to play.
Yeah.
But I'm totally fine with an 81 overall item not catching every pick. They shouldn't. A 99 overall defender should not catch every pick, in my opinion, because there's a reason they play defense and not offense. But receivers wide open dropping passes shouldn't happen, but maybe a couple times a game at most.
Right.
Very rare. I don't know. I don't like the idea of that. I'm glad I don't play head to head. I had fun with college. I didn't play a whole lot this week, to be honest with you, but I had fun. I'm still having fun with it.
Gotcha. All right, Yimmy, your thoughts?
So this week I've been sticking with the Walk on Wonders program, just the little half games. So I haven't noticed like too many buggy things, but there have been a lot of overthrows from what I've seen. When That's one thing that always drives me crazy is when you have a green bar over your quarterback and it somehow sails past your receiver, he can't come down with it, or it's still like out of reach for some reason. It's like, well, the green is supposed to be the good accuracy, great accuracy, if you will. They should be able to come down with it, and it just seems like the overthrows are kind of crazy. The random red throws that you get, I don't know where those come from. Sometimes it looks like you got a clean pocket, no pressure. I don't know if it don't have your feet set, whatever it is, but yeah. So some of the overthrows have been driving me crazy a little bit. But as far as the program goes, with Rush this weekend, I did have a little bit of luck out of the one coin packs. I pulled the 87 Sawyer Robertson out of a one coin pack. I think it was like step 2 of one of the offers. And then I pulled the Katron Allen, the running back, limited from whatever 2 weeks ago or whatever. He was an 86 overall. I got the limited animation. I got excited. I'm like, okay, apparently this is still limited. I don't know. I guess it's just a good card that you can still quick sell for a coin value, so glorified platinum, if you will. So I don't know how it works. And I did pull one of the name of the game wide receivers that has like 87 speed, so he has been a tank. So a little bit of pack luck this week, but I've been doing okay with this Walk on Wonders. Again, this has been like one of my things where it's like you have so many different game modes that don't cross over into one another. So it's like I was just doing that basically to pass the time. They were half. You start at the third quarter, easy games. You get the Clay Matthews upgrade tokens from that. I'm not really sure if I'm maybe using him. And then Sunday comes around, it's like, here's Warren Moon available. Great. You have to win 30 full games in order to get him. Pass.
And he's B&D. And he's B&D.
And Madden comes out in 4 days. I think I'm all right.
Not grinding for that one. Okay. Makes sense to me. Anything else?
That's it from that front. Yeah. Other than that, like a little bit of dropped interception deals. I do see it. I can tell you one thing though. I have been spying my D tackles just for fun, and I've been getting more interceptions with D tackles than I have with cornerback. So my advice to you is sub in all of your D tackles at cornerback. Just put them on hard flats, and they'll be fine.
Don't do that.
And Yimmy learned how to stunt. Yimmy learned how to stunt.
I did learn how to stunt.
Stunting like his daddy.
So here's my stunt story. The way everybody was explaining this to me was during the play, it's like you have to like hit left on the D-pad and then RB, and then you gotta select the stunt. And it's like I just didn't have time to do that. Like during the play, I'm like, how the heck am I supposed to do this? And then all the other adjustments I gotta do. Then I found out
you can do it at Friday the play night, call.
You could do it during the play call. I was actually I was talking with my brother-in-law because we were playing a game on Friday night, and I'm like, oh, this is how everybody does it. This is a lot easier now. So we've been using I am a fan of stunts, kind of. It's basically like the way I'm seeing it, and if it transfers over into Madden, it's going to be like, hey, good news. We got rid of loop blitzes that everybody was complaining about. Great. Oh, here's these stunts, by the way, that are basically mini loop blitzes. And Animal and I were talking about this last night. We're ones that like the brute force of our defensive line just to get to the quarterback right away. We don't plan on doing loop blitzes or corner blitzes or all that stuff. These stunts are going to come in handy for guys like us that don't run blitz packages very often.
Yeah, we just rush four.
We usually send 4. They're the ones that get the pressure to cause the interceptions, cause the bad throws, whatever. But stunts are going to help a little bit. Yeah, there's been a couple that are really glitchy. Next thing you know, like your edge is already like up the middle, running after the quarterback. As soon as the ball snaps. So yeah. They have been. It could be deadly in Madden both ways. As soon as everybody starts to figure out how to do these too. But that's how we learn how to play offense and defense.
All right. Well, I've got some complaints, mostly on the Dynasty side of things. As you guys know, I play Dynasty more than I play Ultimate Team. But I think a lot of the complaints kind of carry over. So they're mostly gameplay issues. I've had numerous times where I'll be in the shotgun formation, center snaps the ball goes right by my quarterback's head. He doesn't act like he didn't catch the ball. He goes into a handoff or a throwing animation, whatever. The ball continues to roll, and the other team usually picks it up and scores a touchdown with it. But literally, like sometimes he just freezes. He doesn't even move. Like the ball, like he's frozen in time, but the ball's still going. I've had that happen numerous times. The incompletions,
cool feature.
Yeah, right. The crazy dropped catches, not just interceptions. Now I'm playing with I'm not playing with stars like you guys are, in Ultimate Team, but the drop passes, just across the board are just insane. I had one last night where a guy jumped up. Of course, it was like third or fourth down. Caught the ball in his hands. He was in the air, and I thought the guy hit him from behind. He never touched him. But instead, he catches the ball, and before he comes down, he just lets it go. The defender grabs it and runs it for a touchdown. And it's just like, why did he drop that pass? It's just crazy shit like that. I know everybody's complained about that animation where it looks like he's reverse dunking. I don't have a huge problem with that. It happens too much, but it makes sense, when you get hit in the back like that. But dropped interceptions, not even dropped interceptions. This is my big thing, and I think it's more realistic, but I think Madden people are going to have a big problem with it if it plays the same way, and I think that it does. So everybody's favorite thing to do on defense, user that DB, go up for the pick, right? I mean, you get tons of interceptions in Ultimate Team. I have found that when I do that in Dynasty, I don't know for sure if I've experienced that much in cut, but in Dynasty, I have been in perfect position, at least in Madden football type terms, where I know that should have been a pick or a drop pick or a breakup or something. And I've watched over and over again in a one-on-one situation where I've got inside position, I'm controlling the guy, I go up for the pick, and what happens is the computer delays my input, lets the offensive player go up in the air first, then I go up in front of him and basically just fall down, and he comes down with the ball and scores a touchdown. And it's happened over and over and over again. And is it more realistic than getting 20 interceptions a year with a player? Maybe. Is it going to piss people off because that's not what they're used to? Yeah, I think so. I really do. And I don't know if you guys have had any issues with that, but if you have, sound off now. No?
I like consistency.
No wacky,
I like consistency
animations like that.
That's what I like.
But yeah, I've watched multiple replays, and literally I know when I hit the button and the computer just jumps up for the catch, and then I jump up after, and it's just I think they're trying to give I've always felt like the defense is better at catching the ball than the offense. And I've always felt like it shouldn't be that way. Well, they've made it that way now. And I don't like it.
Well, I've always liked the consistency in games where I feel like in most Maddens that I've played or any game, when you see somebody throw the ball, when you're playing defense and somebody throws the ball, there was a time where it was like, that's a pick. And there's no doubt it was a pick. And now you're going, I have no idea. I have no idea, and it's this constant, like, if you go watch a cut stream, there may be people in this thing we're doing right now, this podcast we're doing right now, that I've been in their streams and they're not saying a fucking word because the game's so frustrating because it's drop pass, drop pick, drop pick, drop pass. It to me, it's like, I'm fine with the abilities. I'm fine with random things happening in the game, but there has to be some consistency with somebody throwing a stupid ass pass. Needs to be a stupid ass pass. My biggest complaints for years on all of these games is that it's too easy to play offense. I want to be able to get online and play somebody and win 21-0, and it rarely happens. I made a comment on this show, or maybe it was just on a stream a few years back, where I said, I know that I could play a number one player in the world. I would not win. Okay. I'd get my ass kicked heavily. However, I'd score a few touchdowns. for years and years and years, the way I ran defense on Madden, you wouldn't score on me, and if you did, it was fluke or very, very lucky. But I would shut people down defensively. I cannot remember the last time playing any football game where I've been able to shut people down defensively. I didn't like playing offense. I got to a point where I just punt the ball away. I don't even want to play offense. I'm going to shut you down on defense so badly, you're not going to be able to score on me. I miss that. It's too easy to score in these games. You throw in this random chance of winning. It's frustrating. I remember the Eric Dickerson, Randy Moss items. When those came out, people were so pissed off about them and angry about them. There was consistency with those. At least I knew if you had Moss on the field, he was activated, you were going to catch it. I could accept that. I knew it was going to happen because it was consistent. The same thing with Dickerson. But this calling, for me, calling the right play offensively or defensively, and you think the guy you're playing against, you're on defense, you think the guy you're playing is gonna throw a deep corner out, and you play it perfectly, and then your defender drops the ball. That shit's frustrating, like unbelievably frustrating. And should a defender catch it every time? No, we already talked about that. No, they should not. But same idea. I've seen people playing the college game where they have a wide open receiver just drop the ball. This should not happen. This should not happen that often. And that I can understand a lot of the pro players or the people that play competitively having an issue playing this game right now because you need some consistency. If the defenders are going to drop the ball every time because they have shitty catching on that item, fine, but don't make it to where every other time it's like a gamble, like you don't know what's going to happen. It should be consistent, and that would be frustrating for anybody, no matter what level you play on. You should know calling the right play offensive or defensively is going to work out well for your team, and it's not happening in this game, especially on head-to-head for people. It sucks.
Yeah. Also, just in Dynasty, kind of related to that, I can't stop anybody on defense. The computer, I've got 3 dynasties I'm running right now, all of them on All-American, which is like basically a touch below All Madden. And it doesn't matter if I'm, say, like an LSU powerhouse team and I'm playing Jacksonville State. They're scoring they'll probably score 28, 35 points usually on 3rd or 4th down when they go for it too. It's like the game, you hold them, and then 3rd and 18. And it's like, of course they got it. Of course they did, over and over and over again. The only thing you can do to really stop it, like, I don't want to say only thing, but the way to more consistently stop it, and it's more of a gamble now than it used to be, is either double mug them or pinch bucko. And nobody wants to, like, in Dynasty, I don't want to play that way. That's boring. But sometimes you got to cheese it up, and it shouldn't be that way. You should be able to dominate a team like that. And I'm not having that experience, and I'm not really liking that. So, but anyway, I guess we can move on from college and talk about the elephant in the room. Madden coming out Thursday. What is it? Noon, midnight? What do we got?
Noon Eastern. That's what it's looking like for early access.
And that's official.
I saw it on through the Xbox store.
Okay.
Yep. So, referee's whistle. There you go.
And how do we get early access, guys? Swain.
So if you order the deluxe version, I believe you get it at that time. I don't know how much EA Play has to do with any of it anymore. It used to be EA Play. You had to have that in order to get it. I think if you order the deluxe version, you get it on that day. Do you guys agree with that?
Yes.
All right.
I think with the standard version with EA Play, you get the 10 hours early access. Which this year, 10 hours actually used to be great when you get it 3 days before the game comes out. Now we're talking about a whole week before the game comes out. The game officially launches on August 14th at noon, and we're getting it a week early with early access on the 7th. So, and honestly, it's kind of a W because it looks like they do have a lot of stuff planned for early access. They sent out the schedule today. We're looking at, season 1's going to start Thursday. There's a training camp program. That's probably going to be is one of those 1-week programs that's only going to be available for 7 days. And you have to have everything done before the game officially launches. And then they have a pregame access release 1, pregame access release 2 on Saturday, and we'll see how it goes. But your rookie premieres from Madden 25 are supposedly going to transfer over immediately when the game drops.
Nice.
And one thing I'm really, really excited about with that content schedule that they dropped is it has dates on them. It says what day, because that was always the problem in years past. It was just here's everything coming out this week. When? I don't know. Figure it out. It actually has the date. It says Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. So that's huge. If they could do that for the rest of the year, that'd be massive.
Like it.
Let's hope they do that the rest of the year.
Yeah.
All right. So game comes out Thursday, noon Eastern. So you said you had server stress.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let everybody know. I can't remember years, days, times, whatever it was, but I remember specific times where the game's supposed to come out at this time. Everybody gets on, and we've had crashes. We've had, oh my God, you guys probably remember it might have been 19, not the Madden, but the year. It may have been 20. The game came out, and it was so slow. Like you would get a card, and it would go, and then you hit circle, and then it would be like.
I think that year actually, I want to say that was for Madden 22. But I could be wrong. But like the menu moved ridiculously slowly.
It was
like I was trying to set a lineup, and instead I went in. I'm like, you know what? I put in generate best lineup, and I moved on because you couldn't navigate through your lineup to move anybody around. I'm like, I'm not messing with this. Let's just go.
Okay. Well,
let's say for instance you were going to take time off this Thursday to play the game, but you were going to work for a while until that time period, I would recommend that you wait 30 minutes to an hour to make sure servers are up and running, everything's going well before you do that, because I can't tell you the exact years or what it happened, but I know of times I've left work coming home expecting the game to be out at a certain time, and it did not work out well for me. I'm like, I should have just stayed at work for another 2 hours. So just a friendly advice. Like, you may make sure the servers are up and running. Expect delays, expect hiccups. It's not an EA problem. It's a gaming issue. It's across the board. Other games have this issue as well.
Call of Duty all the time.
It's hard to justify how much traffic you're going to have on your servers. Everything else, should they have servers? Every company should have enough server progress. But just expect it. It can happen, and it's frustrating.
For sure. All right. So
about that noon release, I was gonna say, who is working that day? Okay, all right. Real life problems before game problems. So yeah, if the game happens to be delayed 4 to 5 hours after release, so be it.
I thought you were off, Swain.
I am off all next week.
Oh, okay.
So my vacation doesn't start until Saturday.
Wow.
Busy week next week.
Sucks to be us. All right. So Thursday, after we all get home from work, what's the first thing we're doing on Mutt? Yimmy, what's the first thing you're doing?
First thing I'm doing is
not turning the music down. Speaking of which, the soundtrack, if the print that I saw, there's a lot of good songs on there.
It actually does look better this year. There's usually every year it seems like there's only like 2 or 3 songs I like, and I just like mute everything else. But it's like, just eventually at some point it's like, you know what? No, just it all goes. It all goes. Yep. It's like great, but if I'm playing, I'm usually listening to something else or talking in Discord, watching some Twitch streams or some shows. So I don't even worry about the volume anymore. So it can all go, and I don't even second guess it. That's gameplay, that's menus, that's everything. It can all go. I'm good with that.
All right. So music aside, then what's the first thing we're doing Thursday when you get the game?
Pretty much I'm going to see what content is that I get. All my pre-order stuff, make sure that that's there. Curious to see about the rookie premieres. Sounds like we may not even get those until the GMM stream on Wednesday. I want to see what the ratings look like, because like obviously we saw a lot of things with these core elite players. So it's kind of one of those things where I want to make sure I have everything open before I make a decision on which rookie premieres I'm taking. The Hall of Fame players, you either get Antonio Gates, Sterling Sharp, or Jared Allen. So I want to see what other players are available, before I pick one of those guys. Leaning right now towards Antonio Gates, just have an 80 speed tight end right off the rip. That's seems to be the safe move. Everybody else, do what you will. Take a look at some of the bundles. We do have some of the pre-order points. So I want to look to see what is going to be like the best value. Now, I know for a lot of players, like if you want to just kind of have like a semi-decent team, there are usually bundles available where you get an offensive package and a defensive package. That's pretty much all of your pre-order points. They're all B&Ds, so you're just kind of stuck with them until going forward. Not a horrible idea, but if you plan on ripping packs or playing like competitively, you might want to not spend your points on that. Maybe look into something that's going to get you a little bit more value. Anything that has platinum cards in it is always a good move to go. So for me, it's pretty much just getting in, getting a lineup together. Doesn't have to be the best lineup, just a lineup, and start grinding solos.
Nice. Yeah, we're going to talk about the platinum cards and packs here in a minute. So, Animal, what's the first thing you're doing to get the game? Playing a squads game
right away.
Getting a bundle.
Getting bundle, baby. Bundle, baby.
How much we spending on day one? How much we spending? And if you can't say, you don't have to say.
No. It just depends on the bundle. It'll at least be like $100, $200, depending on the bundles. And just get a base team going, and then jump into head-to-head and find a playbook that I usually go practice mode. It depends on too. If MuttGG has the playbooks up, and I can go through and kind of look for formations that I like, and I'll probably jump in practice mode and just kind of find some playbooks and favorite some plays so that when I jump into head-to-head, I have kind of a base scheme and kind of work off of that. It's really cool. Like I'm really excited about the gameplay this year. Like Mutt Leaks is crazy, and how they're like looking at the stats and stuff and all like the mechanics. I'm excited to see how it plays, because it plays a lot of difference. And what's really cool thing they're doing is they're comparing the formulas, like the run blocking formulas versus last year to this year. And they're different. So the game should play different. Just based on how the back end of the game works. So I'm just excited, man. It's Madden season, baby.
Let's get it. Swain, first thing you're doing.
Bundles.
Y'all gonna be out here spending hundreds of dollars on 83 overall cards and shit.
So I have played Madden. I think it may have been 2021. I mean, Madden 21. It was several, not hundreds, thousands of dollars spent on that game. A lot of generous viewers of the stream were donating, and I threw a few of my own bucks in there. And I've had other years, like last year, where I was not in a situation to spend a lot of money. Was able to scrounge up some birthday money, and we spent, I think, $300 first night. That money, those coins lasted me a very, very, very long time until Zero Chill came out, and I have no self-control. I cannot not spend money during Zero Chill. It's a tradition now, a holiday tradition at this household. First thing I'll do is buy bundles. I'm not kidding. For me, I know I'm going to buy them. Why waste time? It's going to help me do solos. It's going to help me get my team started. It's going to help me with playing some head-to-head. It's going to make me feel great about my life. It's going to, it's fun. Bundles are fun. You don't have to do them.
Endorphin rush, baby.
Oh yeah, it's the best. Also, talking about the pre-order points, we should get like 4,600, I think, if I'm going on memory. 4,600 sounds right. I highly recommend. I don't recommend. I demand, if you have those points and you're not spending any more money on the game, go buy the pass. If you were to not spend any money the rest of the year, I would say buy the passes when you can. The rewards on the passes are unbelievable. You're going to get more from the pass from any bundle or pack you can buy in the store. That being said, if you are going to buy anything, do not go for current content that's out. We'll probably get like a pre-week or pre-season or pre-release or whatever thing they come out with. Don't buy those. Buy anything that gives you coin quick sells. If you get coin quick sells, I was telling Wes about this earlier. Are we going to cover that earlier? Should I wait on the coin quick sells, the platinums, or is that a good time?
We could just roll into it right now.
Yeah. I will tell you guys, shout out to Xerxes. He is a friend of ours. Doesn't stream anymore. Doesn't. There's another guy with a similar name. But it's the not real Xerxes, a friend of mine I've met in real life. He told me years ago about these coin quick sells that when Madden releases, they do a lot of platinum bundles. Anybody that's going to spend money should know buying the platinum bundles is guaranteed coins. There's very low risk and high reward in those packs because you're going to get something that quick sells for coins. You don't have to wait for the auction. You don't have to go against other people, and pay close attention to those cards because you can often get, let's just say, for instance, Animal and Yimmy, as fast as you can answer, what do you think that day one, an 82 coin quick sell card would go for if it wasn't a quick sell? Just buying a straight 82 overall elite card day one, what do you think it'll cost for coins?
Depending on the position, I would say anywhere from 40K to 80K.
Yeah.
Especially if it's an offensive lineman, they're going to be more.
A lot of coins.
There are a lot of
positions.
coins.
You may get, to throw out a name, like there was, I think it was 2 years ago, Lamar Jackson, 83 overall, was like more expensive than 84, 85s. But the point being is that these cards, when they come out, let's say that it'll probably be on the higher end, the 80K, you can often buy a coin quick sell that's going to be close to or less expensive than that even cost. And it's sometimes what we call a rental fee. Xerxes found out that a lot of these people will actually put out a card that quick sells, let's say 20,000 coins. People will literally throw it up for 22,010 coins because they want to make a coin or 5 or 10 more. Yeah. You're spending that amount. However, you're only paying, in this instance, 2,010 coins for a card that you can quick sell at any time. The most you're going to lose is 2,010 coins. There's a really good chance, and this is what Xerxes and I found, was that if you wait a little while, sometimes those cards will skyrocket in value. Madden and EA recently have done a lot of those coin quick sells. Pay close attention. I don't know, we won't know until it actually drops. They've transitioned slowly to, yes, we're giving you coin quick sells, 80 plus coin quick sells, 78 plus, whatever they are. And if it highlights special positions, kicker, punter, fullback only, those are going to be different than the other platinum packs that are going to have 80 plus straight up. If there's kicker, punter, fullback, pay attention to those because those might be the ones you invest in that might skyrocket later on. People that get them right away, people that buy bundles, Animal and I will probably be guilty of this. We want our fucking coins. Okay.
My coins, I don't want them now.
I'm gone. You let Yimmy spend 4 or 5 hours a stream or a week to buy Josh Allen. I don't fucking care. I will overpay. I'll spend $100. I don't care. I will get him. Let us be foolish with it. Let the other people take their time, but keep an eye on those coin quick sell cards because you may just go through the list and say, like, I want to build. If you're not building a theme team, go to the auction house and look for fullback. Go by newest. Have an idea. It'll be on all 3 of our streams. Exclamation point QS. You'll know the quick sell values of those platinum cards to know, like, this card normally quick sells for 22,000. If I can get it for 24 or less, just buy them. Don't even hesitate. Just buy it. Get it over with. It's kind of a cool thing.
It's like a certificate of deposit.
It is. Now I'm guessing I think we'll get it for pre-release. And then when the game comes out next week, on the 14th, my birthday, LOL, they'll probably come out with another set of them, and then they'll be gone for a very long time. So take advantage of it. If you're gonna spend money on this game, Animal can certainly go after me. I highly, 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 highly recommend getting the platinum coin quick sell bundles, depending on what value you're going to get. Pay attention to it, but you can't often lose on those. They're the best packs of the year, in my opinion.
I'll just second that real quick for Animal. In cut, I don't like spending money. I did buy a bundle earlier, but other than that, the only packs that I have spent money on have been the platinum packs, and they did not disappoint. Good quick sells and cards that I've been able to use. So yeah, if you're gonna spend $5 on a pack, make sure it's a platinum pack.
And like going back to what Swain said, when you get those 4,600 points, buying the premium pass, usually in that premium season pass, the premium award oftentimes has multiple of the 80 plus cards or quick sell cards that you wouldn't get if you didn't, So I just want to second what Swain's saying with that buying the premium season pass. It's going to be the best bang for your buck starting off the game.
Yeah, I actually did that with the college football pregame points.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's actually a good idea. And some of the rewards that you get really did help me put together like a very serviceable team right now. So yeah, it was very, very worth it.
And
One thing I'll add, especially if you're new to Madden, or if you haven't played MUT in a while, or you play every year, I don't care. Maybe you don't know this anyway. There's been an ongoing thing of like knowing how good or how the pull rates are. You don't need to look at the odds of the packs or the bundles. If you want to know how often a limited is being pulled or how good the pack odds are, simply go to the auction house, look at the limited that just dropped, and tell me what the price is. And if the price is anywhere near what the quick sell is, you can pull it out of packs. If a card comes out or an item comes out in Madden and it's a limited, and the day it came out and it's been a few hours since the card came out and that card's 1 million coins or more, you're not probably going to pull it in a bundle. If it's lower 5, 6, 700K, it's probably getting pulled pretty often. Something to keep in mind. Don't go off sometimes with the odds or what people are saying. Don't watch a video on YouTube and go, oh my God, he pulled a limited. I can totally do it. Animal is not a normal human being. Do not watch his stream and go, oh shit, I can do this. I can sell my entire team and do just fine. It's very, very
The animal
odd.
method
Use
is
the
not a
odds in the
method.
auction.
Not a method,
No,
not a real method.
Use the odds in the auction. That'll tell you where things are at, how often limiteds are being pulled. The game comes out and there's a really cool limited. I would say if they quick sell for 350 would be my guess. Was it 350 this year?
I think it's been 350 the last 2 years, so my guess is
Yeah.
it's going to stay the same. I think it is 250 in cut. I don't know about last year though in cut.
It was 250 last year.
It was okay.
Yeah.
So cuts 250. Madden, if they go with anything, it's going to be 350 again.
If Josh Allen limited drops day one and he's selling for anywhere between say 5 and 600,000, just buy him. Just buy him and be done with it.
I will.
Yeah, me.
Thank you. I will.
Can't wait a week from now. I can't wait to hear bad you guys hate that Josh Allen card.
Yemi will never say it.
I will say this. The only bad Josh Allen card was in Madden 24, the pre-order Josh Allen card that you got. That card actually was terrible. It actually was bad. Yes, it was.
Stinky.
We very much used Rookie Premier. I think it was CJ Stroud, or Bills legend JC Stroud, if you will, for a little bit until we got a better Josh Allen. The pre-order Josh was not all that great. Swain, I think you used regular Josh Allen last year, right off the rip. No, I think Madden 24. I think you had the 86 Josh Allen, not the pre-order one.
Yeah. I know we just recently talked about what was the best card in Madden 25, and somebody nailed it on the head. It was that Jaden fucking Daniels card. I used that rookie premiere for months last year. He was so good. Card of the year.
We can even talk about this too. So, rookie premieres are predicted to drop on Thursday. I really hope that they're not and they're delayed because of that, we got that 88 Jaden Daniels that was amazing. So let's hope EA messes up and we don't get him right away. And they say, sorry about that. Here's a second wave of rookie premier cards, and we're going to bump up their overalls and stats for you. Like, let's hope for a mess up a little bit. Because that Jaden Daniels was an amazing card for a long time. You are correct. Yeah.
Speaking of rookie premieres, everybody got them done. How long do you have to get them done if you don't? Yeah, we're just
you have about a day and a half, I'd say. So officially if you look in Men 25, it will say everything's going to expire on August 6th at 11:59 p.m. So that's right before midnight. I wouldn't dawdle too much. I would actually try to get everything done tomorrow. Maybe push it to Wednesday if you need extra XP to do anything, but make sure you have 2 Red Zone Royale or 2 Rookie Premier cards in your lineup. Get your stats. You need to get touchdowns. You need to get yards and you need to get points to get those 3 theme team tokens that you're going to need for your rookie premieres. So they get, they're going to have their base team chems, but they're also going to have those 32 team chems, so you can run dual theme teams if you need to for Madden 26. So make sure you get those objectives done. The 2 rookie premier sets are probably going to cost you about 8 million coins at this point. I don't know how much leftover scratch you have. I have not logged into Madden in a couple days, so I have no idea what the market looks like. But those 99 Red Zone Royales were traditionally going for about $1 million each. You need 8 of them, so figure about 8 million coins. Log into Madden if you haven't. You get a free Will Johnson just for logging in. That's going to be a rookie premier that transfers over, similar to the Puka Nacua. Probably going to be slightly under the other rookie premieres overalls, but it's going to automatically come with the 32 team chems. But to get a free rookie premiere, at least, you just need to complete objectives. You just need to do some solos and do some of the objectives in the field pass. You get 4 tokens to go in the set. You redeem for any of the rookie premiere players. So that's at least one you can get for free, plus the Will Johnson. Then spend the rest of your coins to get those sets done. Get all 4. Get your 32 team chem tokens, all 3 of them. Bada bing, bada boom, bitty boop.
Speaking of team chems, what?
Oh, it's just echoing Yemi. It's a Betty Boop.
Sorry, I missed that. I was gonna say, speaking of theme teams, what are we doing for theme teams, guys? Is it worth it to try to start theme teams day 1, week 1? Oh boy, look at that. Or we wait? What's the deal? I need, school me. It's Bills. Yemi says Bills.
Go Bills.
Swing.
Bills, baby.
All right. So we're going.
I'm a maniac. Don't do what I do. I do a theme team. I'll have a theme team day 1, 2. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I will have a we haven't come up with a team name yet. Animal usually helps me with that. I think I'm running half Falcons, half Bills right off the shoot. Last year was half Lions, half Bills. We called it Team Billions.
Billions was great.
Billions was great. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that it's necessary. I think it's just pure fun. Team building is my favorite thing in Madden. It always has been. It's one of the big reasons why I can't get into college as much as other people. I don't know who the fuck I'm throwing to. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, I pulled this player. Great. Who? What college? That's an actual name of a university. Great. Sounds fantastic. I don't care. Madden, I know everybody. I know every position. I know every name. It's awesome. I can't wait. I will do a theme team. To me, it helps me with my sanity of knowing I'm not going to chase every single card in the game. If you get a card the day it comes out, wait a week and you're going to be like, God, I could have waited 2-3 days later or a week later and I would have spent this much less on the card. And it didn't even help me that much to win anyway. Theme team kind of keeps you in that lane, keeps you somewhat sane.
That's a good point. Animal?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll be running. It kind of depends on what they do. If they did it like last year was weird in that it started with 25, and then as the year progressed, they went to 30, and then 35 and 40. So it depends on the boosts. If it's the 25 for +1 speed, 25 is fairly easy to get, even early game. Because every roster's got 53 plus players. So I will definitely run a Cowboys theme team, as I do every year. I don't usually do a dual theme team. I just do Cowboys and fillers. But yeah, it's just interesting. I'm just curious to see how the boosts are.
Gotcha.
And then I'll go from there and decide.
I think last year doing a Lions theme team was the move. There was a lot of good Lions cards that came out right off the rip early in Madden. Then there was also that Terrion Arnold cornerback that got Lions chems, and then you had the 32 team chem token for him, so he basically got dual chem. So he was I think that's what Swain's point was. I think there's 2 Falcons players that are in the rookie premieres. So that's 2 Falcons players. Then you add the tokens to them. You get 2, the Bills chems right there. That's 2 players right off the rip that will get dual chems. So that's not actually the worst idea either. So yeah, I'm going Bills. Always go Bills. And I always like to see what other like little boosts there are. Because sometimes they'll say like, hey, if you get these 5 season 1 players in your lineup, they'll boost each other in some regard. Like they'll each get a +1 speed. Sometimes that can be sneaky good too. Or just at any other kind of like little program chem, you get these players in your lineup they'll get boosts. So. And I did, like Animal said, I did like how they started out last year. It was only 20 or 25 that you need for your theme team off the rip. So there's no pressure to go right to a 50 because if it's available, people are going to want to do that just because. But hey, that actually might make some of those lower overall cards, some of those popular theme teams, that might make their gold low cards go up in value because of that. I always like to say, always double check on your D tackles, your offensive linemen, your tight ends, fullbacks especially. Just any place that has multiple backup positions. If they're a popular theme team that's going on right now, they might be selling for extra coins. So like getting some of those cards might actually be, good. But yeah, definitely going to start out with the Bills, and then I'm kind of hoping that some of the programs have little chem boosts here and there. Put those in the lineup, just kind of mix it up a little bit. I like to have my traditional Bills teams, but if I can get some other players in there and rotate them in based on other theme team boosts that are going on, I'd love to do that.
Okay. Guys, that's all I've got for tonight. Do any of you have anything you want to address before we say goodbye?
I
now.
have a quick one. What Wes and I were kind of touching on this earlier. I would recommend to anybody out there, regardless of how much you play this game, to set realistic expectations of this game and what you're going to do and what you're going to enjoy and how much fun you're going to have with it. I'm looking at my game screen right now, and I'm looking at the show, and I'm thinking to myself, how different is the show this year from last year or the year before? Is it different? Is it a lot different? Is it a little different? I'd say it's a little different. Every year it seems like it's improving. The new Call of Duty, when it comes out, it usually comes out in October, November. Are you guys expecting a new multiplayer that we've never seen before and it's going to be so much different than all the other ones? No. The new Warzone that's going to come out with it is that it's a new map's fun because it's like, oh, I got to learn this new map and there's some new weapons to try out. But ultimately, like, you kind of know what you're going to get. Your expectations level shouldn't be that crazy. Fortnite's another game right next to it. I'm looking at Fortnite. Does Fortnite change that drastically overnight? Not really. Every new season's kind of fun for a little bit, but it goes back to the same principle. Madden improves year to year. Can we go forward in some areas and backwards in others? Yes. But I would just ask anybody that's played this game as long as I have. I still have not met somebody who's played this game as long as I have. I have high expectations, but my expectations are more individually based on what I'm expecting out of the game. I kind of know what I'm going to get. I kind of know what I expect. Would I like to see some of these things change? Yes, but just try to go into it with maybe an open mind and realistic expectations of what you're hoping to achieve by getting this game. I from the bottom of my heart, this is more than a game to me. Madden is more than a game to me. Do I love Mutt more than anything in the game? Absolutely, without question. If it wasn't for Mutt, I don't know that I would be playing it a tenth of what I play it. But I love this game. I've met friends, IRL friends. I've met everyone in this group right now in person. I've hugged everyone in this group right here. I've met and created lifelong friendships because of this game. It's more than just a game to me. I hope that it's great. I hope that it's better than last year. I hope it's the best Madden we've ever had. In a lot of scenarios, last year's Madden had so many things that were really good about it that make it one of the best Maddens ever played. There's going to be shit wrong. There's going to be stuff that we don't like. There's going to be boo-boos and hiccups with the game. Try to go into it the first week or two knowing it's probably not going to be exactly what you wanted, but there's going to be a lot of great things. Let's try to focus on the things we love and the things we enjoy. And there's that to me, I am more excited about the week that Madden comes out than I am the week of Christmas. I'm more excited about this than a lot of things in my life. It's very, very fun. I love the game. I hope that they've done a good job. I hope that there's a lot of improvements. Let's all try to enjoy Madden for what it is. If bringing us all together, whether you're viewing this, listening to it, heard about it from a friend, have been part of this show, are part of one of our great streamers in here, and their content that these guys create. Let's cheers to another Madden season. Cheers to us not having to wait in line at fucking Walmart at 11 o'clock at night with the other 30 fucking idiots who are staying awake to play this game. Like, try to focus on the things that brought us together in the first place and the things we love about this. I couldn't be more excited. It's Madden season, baby. We're here. Let's have fun, and we have plenty of time to bitch about it. But let's focus on the fun shit for now. Let's give it 2-3 weeks of fun before we start bitching. Fuck.
Yes, thank you. Preach.
Let's go.
Preach.
Let's go.
Like it.
Yep.
Like it. Like it. All right, guys. Anything else? Going once? Going twice? All right.
Good show.
Well, good show.
Thanks, guys.
We will
That was
see
fun.
you guys next week.
Fuck yeah.
And we will have the games in our hands on our consoles, and we'll probably be really tired from staying up way too late playing it. See you guys next week. I hope you enjoy the game. See you Monday. Thanks, guys.
Love you guys.
Hey, everybody.